Hello duelists, Rustmarrow here, and today we're going to be opening a box of deck build pack, Hidden Summoners. Alright, let's kick things off with the first pack. So just like all of the deck build packs, this one focuses on 3 archetypes with 2 completely new ones being the Mayakashi and the Prankids, as well as a retrain of the old Nephthys cards, giving Nephthys an entire archetype of its own. And we just saw one of the new Nephthys cards right there, and here's Prankids Bow Wow, a Prankids Link monster, an old Nephthys trap card. And we are just going to end off with a parallel rare, preparations for the ritual. I do not remember exactly what that card does, but from the card name I guess it's supposed to help you like gather like materials for a ritual summon, so I guess it's a reprint of an old card in order to help build the... Wow! And right after we got that, we are getting a reprint of the Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Oh my god, when was the last time I actually saw that card in real life? And here is a synchro, the level 3 synchro for Mayakashi. We are going to get synchros for every single odd numbered level, and we are going to get the Poison Mayakashi Tsukahagi as our normal parallel rare for this pack. And I think that's pretty good because like out of the 3 archetypes in this set, I would say that the one I'm most interested in would have to be the Mayakashi, especially considering like the new awesome zombie structure deck we will be getting soon. And wow, it looks like we're getting even more zombie cards with a reprint of the old Shiran Nui cards as well. Here's going to be the level 5 synchro for Mayakashi, the Poison Mayakashi Tsuchi Gumo. Yup, and here's Synchro Cancel, a trap card for Prankids. And our very first super rare, very nice, is gonna be the beautiful Mayakashi Daki. Daki is a tuner monster and you can only control one of her on your field. When you special summon a Mayakashi monster from your extra deck to your side of the field while Daki is in the grave, you can special summon this card. However, during the turn you activate this effect, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck other than Mayakashi monsters. So typical zombie stuff there, but yeah, I'm really interested in the Mayakashi archetype as a whole because of like sort of the... I find that like the alternate levels and self-resurrecting synchro monster cycle of the deck very interesting, and I used to like the Yosenju archetype as well because I'm quite a fan of the Japanese yokai culture, so the deck is quite interesting to me. And alright, our next common parallel rare is going to be Prankids Bow Wow. So as you guys can see, there are no real rares in the deck build pack. You're either gonna the parallel rares you get at the end of each pack is gonna be just a nicer version of the commons you can get as well. So here we have another Nephthys card. And Prankids drop. I think we are just missing the green Prankids now. Definitely be nice to get one of them. And our next super rare is gonna be the field spell for the Prankids archetype, Prankids House. You can only activate one card with this name per turn. When you activate this card, you can add one Prankids monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if you successfully fusion summon a Prankids fusion monster, you can have all the monsters on your field gain 500 attack permanently. And once per turn, if you successfully link summon a Prankids link monster, you can have all of your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack permanently. So you can see how the Prankids archetype is basically engineered to support a continuous link and fusion summons, which if you watch my previous video, you'll know that the main deck Prankids monsters are they're basically useless other than the fact that they can recycle themselves, so that you can keep on maintaining the amount of materials on your field in order to keep on performing fusion summons, link monsters, extra fusion summons, link summons, you know, all those. Oh, our next rare is going to be for Prankids as well, and it's going to be the Rampage of the Prankids. Yup. So basically with Mayakashi as top priority, I'm not sure if I want Prankids cards or Nephthys cards more, because I mean, I really like the whole design and concept of the Prankids monster. Here comes another Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, but Nephthys just has that nostalgic appeal of being like a retrain of a really old archetype, so I wouldn't mind pulling some Nephthys. Wow! Alright, never mind. And our first ultra rare from this set is gonna be a Prankids. I guess this box wants me to play Prankids, and it's gonna be the Prankids House Battle Butler. So Battle Butler is sort of like the Ojama King of the Prankids archetype. In order to fusion summon it, you're going to need one of each of the 3 kinds of Prankids: Lamp, Drop, and Pulse. This monster can only be fusion summoned. First effect, you can tribute this card, destroy all of the monsters on your opponent's field, and you can activate this card even on the opponent's turn, so it's a quick effect. Second effect, when this card is sent to the grave by your opponent, you can target one non-fusion monster in your grave and special summon it. But take note that this card named second effect can only be activated once per turn. But by using the second effect, you can retrieve one of the one of the Link 2 Prankids Link monsters, which you can then tribute in order to quickly get back your Prankids main deck monsters in order to perform another high level Link or extra or fusion summon. So that is really nice right there. And our next common parallel rare is going to be Awakening of Nephthys. So that is 1 ultra rare and 2 super rares so far. So I don't know, I guess this box is sort of leaning towards Prankids for now, but let's wait and see what the next foil is going to be. And here's Prankids Pulse. I think with that we have at least 1 copy of each of the 3 different colored Prankids now. And okay, it looks like they really want me to play Prankids, and our next super rare, our third super rare, is going to be the Link 4 Prankids monster, Prankids Rorgon. So you're going to need 2 or more Prankids monsters to link summon this card, and this card can only be link summoned. Similar to House Butler, you can tribute this card in order to destroy all of the spells and traps on your opponent's field, and this is a quick effect as well. Second effect, when this card is sent to the grave by your opponent, you can target 1 card in your grave that is not a link monster and add it to your hand. So this will be quite important in a fusion deck like the Prankids deck in order to help you get back your fusion cards. And just a random tidbit from one of my viewers, in a previous video about the Prankids, I mentioned that the biggest weakness of the Prankids deck is that because you're going to be performing so many extra deck summons, once you basically send all of your main deck Prankids monsters to the grave, you'll need a way in order to send them back to the deck in order to sort of be able to recycle them. And here is our common parallel rare, Great Operation of the Prankids. Yeah, so you're going to need a way to send your Prankids in the grave back to your deck in order to refuel them, because the Prankids refuel themselves by summoning other copies of themselves from the deck. So what this viewer mentioned is that you can actually use the fusion card Thunder Dragon Fusion, which was recently released in the Soul Fusion main booster, it's sort of designed for the Thunder Dragon archetype, but it has this weird affinity with the Prankids deck. Oh, and our next common parallel rare is going to be Protector of Nephthys. It has this weird affinity with the Prankids deck because the way the card is designed is that you can use it for the fusion summon of any Thunder type monster, and Prankids House Battle Butler in particular is a Thunder type monster, so you can use it for his fusion summon. And what the card basically does, if you guys don't know, is that you can fusion summon using monsters in your graveyard as material, and you send them back to the deck, and wow! This box seriously wants me to play Prankids. Our next super rare is gonna be Prankids Rocket. So you'll need any 2 Prankids monsters to fusion summon this card. Both of this card name's effects can only be activated once per turn. When this card is successfully fusion summoned, you can have it lose 1000 attack for this turn, but it will also be able to direct attack this turn. Second effect, you can tribute this card to target 2 non-fusion Prankids monsters in your graveyard with different names and special summon them. However, during the turn that they were special summoned with this effect, they cannot attack. So yeah, back to all those Prankids shenanigans, refilling your field, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so basically, what was I talking about? The Thunder Dragon Fusion, you can basically perform a fusion summon of House Butler using 3 of the Prankids in your grave, basically Ram, Pulse and Drop, by sending them back to the deck. So in this way, you're sort of able to refill the Prankids in your deck, and then you can once again use them to when you use them as materials on your field, you can get the ones that are now in your deck as extra material. So yeah, kind of sounds a bit complicated, but it's not really complicated, though I haven't really test played the deck. But on the whole, I feel like the mechanic is quite simple. The same will go for all 3 archetypes in this deck build pack, though I feel like all 3 archetypes have been made to be quite simple to use and play, very accessible to beginners. And our next common parallel rare is going to be Prankids Doodoo. It's going to be a chicken with red hair, and we are down to our final 15th pack. Can't wait to see what we pull here. We've pulled quite a lot of supers, but only 1 ultra, so I mean, this card in this pack is definitely going to be an ultra or higher, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think we'll only get 1 ultra though. It's been a while since I opened the last deck build pack, so I can't remember the exact ratios, because the ratios in the deck build packs are quite different from the main booster. And let's see what we get, and it is going to be another super rare, but this time it's a Mayakashi, the Winged Mayakashi Hajun. This card name's first effect can only be activated once per turn. When you normal or special summon Hajun, you can special summon a Mayakashi monster other than Hajun from your deck. Second effect, while this card exists in a monster zone on your field, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck other than Mayakashi monsters. So the typical Mayakashi summoning restriction. So that'll be all for this deck build pack Hidden Summoners opening. In total I got 5 supers and 1 ultra, but As you guys can see, most of the cards are actually from the Prankids archetype, but I guess it's sort of fated because I was a big player of Ojama and Duston as well, and I think those two archetypes are very similar to the sort of archetype that Prankids is supposed to be. Also, can I just give a shout out to Poisonous Mayakashi Tsuchigumo, because I think this is one of the most coolest and most badass looking Yu-Gi-Oh cards designed in like recent Yu-Gi-Oh! If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and let me know what you guys think about these 3 brand new archetypes in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for future Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG booster box openings on the day of release. Our next release is actually not going to be a booster pack, but it's something called the 20th anniversary set, which will contain 3 reprinted copies of Volume 1, which is the very first booster printed in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game series. And you can tell that, I mean, it's literally called Volume 1, it doesn't even have a title or a name, so I'm really excited to open that. It's going to come with a lot of cool merchandise such as playmats and sleeves as well, and that will actually release on the 18th of August, so make sure you guys subscribe in order to not miss it. And with that, hope to see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! video. Let's access the spinning, swirling data storm, and with the wind our hearts are made.